Yo, so this tutorial is not sponsored, but if you want to support what I do on this channel, you can check out my color grading presets. Some of the best out there, I promise you. The most important part of a portrait are the eyeballs, the eyes that will draw you in. And if you fail to get light in there, fail to light the eyes are gonna look lifeless. You want her eyes to look dead? If lighting wasn't hard enough already to learn, now you're dealing with human beings and the diversity of skulls, right? Because everyone has different facial features. And because of that, if you put the light in the same spot, you're not gonna get the same results for every single person. That's just how it works. For example, if you're placing the light directly above the person and they have, let's say, a deep eye socket, you're gonna get raccoon eyes if the light is too close up to them. You're gonna have to back the light up so that you can get light in there. And then there's also other variables like long eyelashes, which I call long eyelashes like baseball caps. They basically block all the light. I mean, they create nightmares for lighting. If you're taking a photo indoors, this hack that I'm about to show you, it's so simple yet so genius. Almost every light has a modeling light. This is basically like LED mode for your flash. So if you're working in a space that's not crazy bright, why not use that to find the perfect light position? So if you ask the model or the client to look straight ahead where you're gonna be taking the photo, all you're gonna do is look in their eyes and just move the light until you see a reflection of the light in their eyes. That's gonna help with the amount of test shots that you have to take. So now I'm gonna ask you a trick question. Do you want a softer light quality or a harsher light quality? I'm gonna just assume that you want a softer light quality because you wanna make them look good. The rule to that is you want the light to be as close as possible to them. I'm gonna prove it to you right now. Every situation is different, but my general rule, if I have a light on a traditional light stand, I want this light to be, I would say 45-degree angle from the model. And now you want to make sure the box is right out of the frame as close as possible. You're going to get the softest light possible. Number 3, which I almost forgot about, which is also important, the height of the light is also very important. You want the light to be slightly elevated above their head, and you want it to be angled down because light looks best when it's coming from above. You want the shadows to angle downwards, okay? You don't want it to be straight on or even like this, crossing. The shadows go this way. It doesn't look good. You want the shadows to go down. It looks more natural. As I said on my C-stand, I do want to give my modifier a shout out. This is the Manny Ortiz Beauty Dish. Perfect for full body shots, close-up shots, for everything actually. When you put your light on a C-stand, the same rule kind of applies, where if you're trying to get the softest light quality possible, well, you're gonna wanna keep the bottom of the box, the bottom of the softbox just right out of the frame. If I lift my camera just a little bit, I wanna be able to see the softbox. That's how I want it. And now all we're doing is playing with the distance here. And distance is gonna be determined by their facial structure. So if they got deep eye sockets, you're gonna have to push the light back, farther back, because now you're just lighting up their forehead. You're not lighting up their eyes. And then if they got those baseball hat eyelashes, then we're gonna go farther back now. And now you're gonna be all the way back here, but whatever it takes to get that light in there. So there are so many different ways you can go about getting beautiful, flattering, soft light, but I think this is a good starting point, almost like a default setting that you can rely on if you wanna just keep things simple. Hope you learned a little something, and if you did, please feel free to hit that little red button right below this video. Starts with an S.